Hello everyone, it's Beck and welcome to my channel. So today I'm just going to be going for a wander around my island and I'm going to show you what I've been up to over the last week or two. So I'm just going to start at the front and I'll work my way around. So I've just got a few furniture items placed around here because once again my storage is full. I've just got a heap of things placed outside here for now until I can upgrade my house again. I did start on my entrance here a couple of weeks ago. I wasn't really sure which direction I was going to go in, and I couldn't even decide on what colour fence that I wanted. I'm still undecided what I want to do here, so I haven't touched it since then. And this morning when I logged on to check my turnip prices, I found out I had a campsite villager. Now I also had a campsite villager last week and it was mint. And I didn't have to kick anyone out for her to move in because I still had one plot of land left. So I bought that and she has moved in. And then this morning when I went in to check who it was, I found Dora, who is a cute little mouse. It only took me about 5 minutes to convince her to move to the island and she chose Static to leave, which was fine because I wanted Static to leave eventually anyway. So he is currently in boxes and Dora will be moving in the next day or two. For those who might be just joining me, I'm doing hardcore mode, which means when I have a campsite villager, I have to invite them to move to my island. And whoever they choose to leave, you must let them leave. Alright, so up along here I have absolutely nothing. So we will go across the bridge here where I'm trying to breed my flowers. So last week I spoke to Isabel and I got the beautiful island ordinance put on because I wasn't really having any luck with my flowers growing. I do have a few flowers, but I was hoping to grow more than I have so far because from what I've heard from other people, when you have that ordnance switch on, it does explode your flower growth, but it hasn't really worked for me so far. And up along here, I have been working on my vegetable garden. I haven't got all of them yet. I still haven't found tomatoes, unfortunately. I did come across some pumpkins on a cabin tour last week. However, I still haven't managed to buy any of the starters, so I've only got orange so far. And I've got my apple orchard up along the back here. I haven't really done much to it since my last update video. I think I've added a couple of new items and that's about it. There are a few DIYs that I'm still waiting to get so I can put those items in here. So I think this is going to be a continuous work in progress until I can gather everything that I need for it. And this is a big area of nothing. And then up here we've got Ione's house and I have done nothing to that. I've got a heap of random vegetables planted there that I've been harvesting. And we've got Raymond's house up here. I've also done nothing to this one. I actually downloaded Happy Home Paradise the other day, so I have been playing that a lot rather than working on the island. These are the hybrid flowers that I've got so far. I mean, I've got a few. I do water them every single day and it has been raining a lot, but I still don't have as many as I thought I would. And doing hardcore mode, I'm not allowed to accept any help from anybody, so I actually can't get anyone to come and water them for me. And up along here we've got Patty's house. I haven't really done a great lot to this. I don't think I've actually even done anything to it since she moved in. There are a few items that I'm waiting for this area as well. I want to put some of the pine trees that we got in the 2.0 update up here. And there are a few different types of fencing that I want to put up here as well, but I just can't quite figure out which ones I want to do yet. I'm also hoping that Patty moves out and somebody else lives there because I really don't like her as a villager, so I'm not really too keen on decorating her house just yet. And we have Hazel's house over here. Once again, I think I may have added a few items since the last video that I done, but I haven't done a great lot to it. And in here, I do have plans in here for my flower bed. I'm actually going to be working on that a little bit later on in the video. I did go and see Red this morning on Halves Island and I was able to order another Valiant statue. So I'm going to be putting that up in the corner here, and I am going to be putting some other statues here as well when I get them. I also haven't decorated Gruff's or Tank's house yet. So I do still have Stitches and Fauna down here. I haven't decorated their yard yet either. However, I have made this mood board here. I'm really excited to decorate their front yard in a kidcore farm type theme. So what I've done here is I've just gathered a few items and some coloured fencing and downloaded some custom designs that I would like to use. I still do have 1 or 2 items and DIYs that I'm trying to chase before I actually start on this area. Plus I would also like to put in some of the different coloured pumpkins, and I don't have them yet either. So I would rather wait until I've got everything before I started decorating this area. And once again we have some more nothing. And then up here I've got Mint's house, and I've just got some fruit trees planted here for now because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. I'm still not sure what I want to do with her house either, so you know, we'll see. So Stitches came up to me a while ago and asked to call me Wonderbud, and I couldn't think of anything else at that time, so I was just like, yeah, okay. Now, I actually don't mind sometimes when the villagers come to visit you at your house. Like then when Stitches was thinking outside and I got to choose whether or not he could come over, that's fine. But I hate it when you're inside your house and all of a sudden they just wander in. They're like, oh, hello. And I'm like, dude, I'm busy. Could you leave? And then they don't, which is really annoying. Stitches did stay for quite a while and he wanted to see every room in my house, so I am going to speed through this and possibly even cut some of it out. I honestly didn't think that he would stay for that long, but he is too adorable and I couldn't say no. As you can see, my house isn't decorated, like, at all. I just have a heap of random stuff in there because I don't have any room in my storage, so it is actually a lot cleaner. The other day before I upgraded my house, you couldn't move in any of the rooms except to get from one door to another. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and work on this area up here. So what I'm going to do is I've already got a spot picked out for my Valiant statue that I want to put there. I don't have any other statues at the moment, but I am going to put some custom designs down so flowers don't grow in the spots where I want them to go. I would also like to put some of the ruined pillars in here, but I haven't come across the DIYs for them yet. So I am going to put down a few custom designs just for placeholders for now. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to go through and dig up a heap of flowers and move them around. I would like this whole area to be covered in an assortment of white, yellow, orange and pink flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and try and figure that out right now because I don't like the same colours to be directly next to each other and I don't like the same type of flower to be directly next to each other. So I think this is going to be a bit of a challenge. So I came across Patty who wanted to give me a gift, and I have come to the conclusion that my villagers hate me. Whenever a villager gives me an item of clothing, I have to wear it for 48 hours, so thank you, Patty, for this lovely dress. Note the sarcasm. Alright, so here you have it. Now, this area did take me quite a while, so I did cut some of it out. And just as I thought, it was quite challenging. I don't really like the lilies or the tulips. I think once I get some orange roses and some orange hyacinths, I might replace them with those instead, because I think they're a much softer colour and don't look as harsh as the brighter colours do. But I do still have this whole area here to do, and I do want the flowers to go all the way to the back to the cliff. So I'm really hoping that my hybrids start growing soon, because otherwise this is going to take me a very, very long time. Anyway guys, that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, please like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!